Hi, everybody. My name is Frankie Delgado with QEd Energy Associates, and I'm going to real quick go over how to merge a PHDwin V3 database into another PHDwin V3 database. So first of all, I'm in the database that I want to have my second database merged into. I can see that I have a total of 27 cases, so I'm going to go to my default scenario just to show you that's all I have. 27, so that's everything in my database. And I also have a scenario called QEd. That's my scenario that I've been, doing all my edits and everything in. But I'd like to merge some cases from a different database in, not the entire database, just some cases. So I'm going to go to the other database that I like merged in this real quick, just to take a look at it. So I'm going to go to the change databases up here, and I'm going to click down on my databases and go to Project Yellow, because that's what I like to put into my Project Hello database. So I'm going to log into that database and just take a look at it real quick. So I can see if I go to default just to check the total number of cases in here, 88. Should be 88 cases. I don't want all 88 cases in my Project Hello database, though. I only want the ones that are in my yellow scenario to come in. So if I check that guy, I can see I have 35 cases in there in my Project Yellow scenario. That's okay. I can see also that I have an ID code I put on there called yes for all these cases for the Project Yellow scenario. We can do them, yes. So I'm going to go back to my Project Hello database, because that will be my main database. And then once I'm back in my Project Hello database, I can start the merge. So first thing I'm going to do is go up here to the home ribbon towards the top left where it says merge. Click on that guy, and that opens up the merge window. So I could back up this database before merge. It's kind of like a safe copy just in case, you do want to make sure you have a copy of it beforehand. I'm going to skip that for right now. So it says log into the database to merge. So the database I'd like merged into my current database is the Project Yellow database. If it was a different one, I can click the drop down there and choose one of my other databases. But again, it's the Project Yellow database I want. So I'm going to say log in. And now once that happens, I'm going to, the second step is to choose which scenario I want merged. If I wanted all cases, I could click this default scenario and pull it over. If I wanted what was in my QEd scenario, I could do that. But like I said, I just want what's in my yellow scenario to come into this current database from Project Yellow. So I'm going to click on that scenario and drag it to the scenarios list right here. And so right here, it says scenarios to merge into my new database. That's going to be Project Yellow, or the scenario yellow from Project Yellow. Once I have the scenario I want, I'm just going to go ahead and click next. Once I get there, select how you want to match incoming cases to merge with existing cases. Unique ID is always used for primary match. Unique ID is going to be the best ID code because it's, very long and it's not going to match anything else besides that one case that you are merging from. We have right here, it says if unique ID does not match, match on the following. Really, I could do whatever I want. In this case, though, I'm not trying to take one case and, get the same case with different values in. What I'm trying to do right now is, take this set of cases and bring them in to my current database. So I want to make sure this guy down at the bottom is checked. If no match is found, add as new cases. If I didn't have that checked, it wouldn't find a match and it would just, leave my 27 cases as they are and not pull in any new cases. So I'm gonna have that checked. If no match is found, add new cases. Click next again. And then it says the merge operation will overwrite the case data listed below. Uncheck the items that should not be overwritten. This is going to be if you have the same unique ID in both databases. Like if somebody was working on it in one room and you're working on it in another, you could check or uncheck things that you do not want to be overwritten. For my purpose right here, that doesn't matter because I'm bringing new cases. So I want pretty much all this to come in anyway. You click begin merge. And it says merging source data project Yellow into target database project hello. Database will log the following users add the database. It has to log users add the database if multiple users are in the database. But that's fine in my case because I'm the only user on my database. So I'm going to click merge. And it's going to say it's merging. And it's going to give you a little status of what it's doing right here in this box as it does the merge. Goes pretty quick from section to section. And once it's done, it's just done. And I'm going to click close right here. It says merge log, check. Click close. And I still have my 27 cases, but that's in scenario QED. If I drop down my scenario list, I now have a scenario called yellow. So let's go to the scenario yellow, and I should have, I think it was 35. Yep, 35 cases in here. And they come in with a different price than what was in my QED scenario. So it not only brought in the cases, it brought in all their information too, as you'd expect it to do. Does it pretty well. And I can look in my grid editor now for all my cases. So I'm going to go to default, which is now my 88 plus 35, or not my 88, sorry, my 27 plus 35. Drag that over here, gen info, edit. And this is just something I did earlier. Excuse me. So if I go to this, button up here at the top left of the grid editor for general info, I'm going to scroll down to my ID codes, and I'm going to check yellow, which is that ID code that I had made in my project yellow database. I'm going to scroll over, and I can see that these yeses are what came in from my project yellow database. It brings in ID codes and everything with that too. This is just something I like to do, so I can double check and make sure I know which case was from which database down the line if I need to separate them out. A couple of pretty cool things. The merge works pretty well, brings over what it needs to, and then separates them out. I can make new scenarios from here, do whatever I need to with it, and keep going. Yep. All right. That's all I got for this one. Thanks.
Big thanks to Frankie Delgado of QEd Energy Associates. Thanks for that amazing quick help. At QEd Energy Associates, we make the world's best reservoir engineering technicians. Call on us today to find out more about our database conversion services. We offer reservoir engineering techs on demand for a 15-minute project or for 5 hours. Whatever you need, we've got techs available today that can help you get it done. It's my job at QED to make sure that every purchase you make is one that you're happy with. If ever you have a problem with a QED service, please contact me directly. I'm Courtney Stevens, and I can be reached at our office. You can call us at 832-581-3758. The quickest way to get a hold of us anytime is to email us at dreamteam@qedea.com. Big thanks to John Smith and the whole team at TRC Consultants for putting on this fabulous PHDwin week. What a great service. We truly appreciate you letting QED be a part this year and every year.